Hey, how's it going, Alliance? Welcome again to my channel. My name is Lucas, and here I'm talking about tech and other related stuff, but mainly I do proof of concepts and show to you how is my process of thinking and creating new projects. So today I want to go back to one of the previous projects that I started doing and I stopped, and I believe if you're new to this channel you're not going to remember, and because this video was so low in views and I don't think people actually watch it, so I'm gonna go back to this project now. So this project, I'm gonna go back to my screen here, is called Kodo. So what is Kodo? It's my idea to create a Wordle-like style of gaming using algorithms. So if you don't know how Wordle works, here what it is. So you have to guess the word in 6 tries. Each guess must be a valid 5-tier word, and the color of the tiles will change to show how close you guess was to the word. So how do we create a Wordle-like project where we can do this with algorithms? So my idea is to create one of these algorithm challenges where you can do one type of challenge that's called reversed code. So the reverse code is you don't know what is the question for that solution. You're going to be received an example how to solve that code problem, and then you're going to code and have it, and it will give it to you 5 or 6 tries for you to get correctly on your own algorithms. And how do we do that? So for each try you're gonna have five test scenarios where you're gonna run your code against it, but you're not gonna know what is this test scenarios. You can actually print it and you can see it in the console how your test it is, but you're gonna lose one chance to figure out what it is. So that's the idea. And then at the end, of course, we wanted you to be able to share it like Word does, and that's what I have planned to do. So I've done already a login using GitHub, so we're gonna be able to use your own GitHub to log in. I wanted you to be able to save the challenge if you have solved it properly. And of course, I wanted to use a database where you can connect and bring up the challenge and work with the challenge itself when you're doing it. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go back to coding, and maybe later or maybe tomorrow I will show you proper how the project will work, right? So let's go back to work, and then I show you what I have achieved so far on my process. See you soon. All right, guys, I think I finished the first part here, which is make the code works. So let's go back here to my screen and I'm gonna explain to you what I've done. So basically, when the user select here to compile and execute, what we're doing is we are handling compile function, and on this compile function we send a request to a endpoint that will actually process the code. So what it does is you get the code that you wanted to execute and use Antler to execute this code. I can go and do a whole video about it if you want it. Comment down below and I can explain how this works. So basically it executes, it runs an environment and executes that code language and what is on that script that you pass into the backend. So it returns to us a token, and then we check the status, and because this can take a while to run it, so you keep checking the status until it's done, and when the status is done, we can retrieve what is returned to you. So basically it's this. So let's do an executing compile. So it's processing and waiting for the processing to execute, and then it's come back. Of course this is not going to work because I'm on Java, so I had to go back to JavaScript. So it didn't work because I'm passing a JavaScript code into a Java environment. That's of course not going to work. So here now when I run here, perfect, the output came out, it test. So what I wanted to do now, as Wordle works, when you write something, you're gonna show it to you when you test it out. Oh, maybe the word is site. So you test if the word is site, and it returns to you which words are correct but it's not in the right place, and which words are wrong. So my idea is when we run compile and execute a console log or a print line or a print on Rust, we're gonna test it out against 5 different test cases if your output is correct. So which means we wanted to understand if your reverse code is passing out the available testing unit tests that we have on the backend correctly. So on this, when we do that, we can return to you a few dots that showing that what is correct, what's wrong. So I've done this before, and it was pretty fun. So I'm redoing this in a more enclosed environment where we want to do this programmatically, and every day we're gonna have one new task to you to do it, and you can like challenge your skills to watch what's going out of their code and write a piece of code that's related to it. So that's pretty much it for today. So what do you think about it, or do you think about this project? Let your comments down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course share with me what you like it, and you can share this video with other people as well. I know this is a short video, but I wanted to make a more short videos right now, and tomorrow I'm gonna make a more extended one because I'm gonna do way more stuff with that, and we're gonna have an actual Wordle like kind of code working with this project. All right, that's pretty much it for today, guys, and I see you on the next one.